Hey, I'm Justin. I'm an agency owner out of Minneapolis, Minnesota, and I started doing the digital blueprint um, program and incorporating that into my agency back in May. And it was really attractive to me because I really like the idea of being able to strategically approach the sales process and be able to truly be a consultant on the front end versus just a salesperson on the front end. So I liked the value that it positioned, and it put something else in my toolbox for a service that I can offer, right? Because it's very strategic. So it's changed how I sell in a number of ways because number one, it allows me to demonstrate for my prospects how like what the bigger picture looks like, and validate it, right? Because it's not opinion based; it's all fact based and data based, and so that gives it a lot of ground and a lot of credibility. When I started in May, I sold. I just did looked at my numbers. I sold about just under $10,000 of blueprints, which doesn't seem like a lot of money. Last year, there was a lot in flux. I actually was able to take my prices up on it to $997 per blueprint because it's so valuable. I started out, I think, at $500, and um, so I made about 10 grand on selling them alone, and it's probably saved me, like, I can count. There's a number of clients that I've pitched them to that said, no, we just want to go right to the services. We don't want that, or whatever. And that told me that they weren't really serious about their growth. So I passed on them altogether. If they didn't want to go forward with the blueprint, I didn't pitch them anything else. And 12 clients, and with my sales process, it takes about three interactions and a total of about 2.5 to 3 hours before I get a close. So 12 clients passed or said they don't want to do the blueprint, which told me that they'd probably be tire kickers anyway. I saved about 36 hours, which is a week of work in like the normal working world, right? So it's definitely saved me a lot of time. It's also allowed me to get really like a lot smarter about prospecting, right? Because what I found is that in the in the marketing agency world, um, you know, as agency owners, we talk to anyone that we think is going to want to spend money. If anyone raises their hand, we talk to them. Of course we do, right? But the blueprint strategy helps you get smarter about spending your time with the right people in the right conversations. And unless you have a flawless selling system, this is definitely a tool to add to your arsenal. You may not use it every time, you may not pitch it every time, but it's really good to have in your arsenal for those stickier situations where you're like, you know what, I don't really know how I put together a paid traffic campaign for this particular business or this particular client. Or this person seems a little wishy-washy. Let me sell them on a strategy to grow their business and see if they actually are serious about moving forward, right? So that I can save some time on the back end. So if you're even considering it, I would say go for it because it never hurts to have more arsenals in your toolbox when it comes to selling marketing services to local businesses. So thanks a lot, and I'll talk to you guys later.